how'd you guys all meet each other?
There's these things in Charlotte they call orgy parties.
What was the coolest place you guys went to?
Greensboro, North Carolina.
Where else did you guys go?
Wisconsin, Ohio, Detroit. Forgot we went to Detroit.
I'm surprised you guys are alive. What's the sketchiest area you guys have been to?
Albany, New York.
Well, yeah, after that. But have you guys ever worked with a band that you guys did not fuck with?
Yeah. Albany, New York.
You don't have to know how to sing, but you got to know how to tune your fucking instrument. She was sitting there. Guys just walked by and like threw their coats on top of her. She was the coat rack.
How much time devotes into the music specifically?
Minimal.
What about you, man?
Probably the least amount of all of us, truthfully.
He's like stroking the neck of the bass guitar like me when I was a teenager stroking something else. Like
It's appropriate distance for
We're
talking.
rolling.
Is this
Sweet, let's do this. What's up, guys? Thanks for doing this, by the way. Wait, okay. No, you're good. We've been rolling this whole time. I'm just gonna keep it all in. All right, so Matt, Chris.
No, it's John.
No, it's John. Matt. Sorry.
Yes.
John, Chris, Atticus, Matt. I almost fucked it up again. I was calling him John.
Atticus over here.
Got you. Wait, how'd you guys all meet each other?
We had there's these things in Charlotte they call orgy parties.
Oh, that's
called
basically-
bands, and we just happened to
basically-
be in one.
Which venue did you guys have the first orgy?
Well, so
Bar Smart?
Yes, it was Bar Smart.
Oh, I know Charlotte. I know Charlotte. That's actually how I found you guys. I was talking to a girl in Charlotte, and she was like, "Dude, you would love this. You just right up my alley." And I was like, "Dude, I really do actually love this."
Hell yeah.
This was during your guys' first I believe your guys' first. Is it an LP or EP technically?
It's EP.
Wait, it was like 4 songs.
There's
I think
3
it was like
songs, and then we
songs.
had a 4th one that we released as a single.
And then I really fucked with Weedle. Weedle goes hard as fuck.
He wrote that
Yeah,
one.
Are you a big Pokemon guy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Not as much as I used to be, but like,
Did you play Pokemon Go during that like trend
yeah, it was dope.
thing? Yeah.
And then after it too, and that was more dope.
you guys are just at the end of your guys' tour. You said, right?
Yes.
What was the coolest place you guys went to?
Greensboro, North Carolina.
Dude, don't flex on it. Like, it is not probably the cool. Where else did you guys go?
Oh gosh. I mean, we went as far away as like La Crosse, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Like we've been in New York. We've been
New York's
all
cool.
through the Northeast, Indianapolis, Ohio, Detroit. Forgot we went to Detroit.
I'm surprised you guys are alive.
Yeah, well, hey man, we did not find Eminem. I will say
Yeah,
that.
did any sketchy things happen actually though?
Yeah, they walked to a bodega in Albany and they were like, it's like a Grand Theft Auto level. And then
I witnessed actual prostitution in Albany, New York. It was
walked
Just like
great.
on the corner.
Yeah.
Wow.
We walked to said bodega one time and we
Yeah.
were actually upset with them because we're like, you lied. You said this was going to be like happening and fun. There was nobody there. So whatever they saw dispersed by the time that we went.
They
to
were
the,
already getting busy by the time I would y'all like to got point out
Oh,
out right after we got back from that bodega, Bailey from Careful Gaze was asking for directions to the bodega, and I was like, don't
Appreciate you,
walk
King.
by yourself. I went back, and there were like 15 people packed in there.
oh shit.
Damn.
That sounds
what
right.
the fuck? And this is all in Albany?
Yes.
Yeah,
it was
wow.
in Albany.
Oh, by the way, guys, this is Seneca Burns. I didn't even say that yet. So you guys check out their music. You guys just got a new single out, right?
Yes.
Yes, we
Point
put
of
out
View?
Point of View on
Nice.
September
I actually-
30th.
I'm not gonna front. I only listened to it today.
Oh, dude, you're good.
Because I put you guys up, and I found out that you had some solos too.
Don't no.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Hey, let me tell you a quick story.
Yeah.
All the way in La Crosse, Wisconsin, this guy gives us this backhanded compliment of like, yeah, dude, I checked all your guys' shit out. Like, you know, I'm really excited for all these bands, and you know, with you guys, I've seen bands that I don't like their music, and it translates well live. So you know, low bar. You know,
What the fuck?
So he says that. He says that.
Thanks,
We
dude.
get done with the set, and we've been covering "Damn It" by Blink-182 for a while
sick.
now. We get done with the set, and he was like, "I'm disappointed in the Blink cover," and I was like, "Big surprise." And he said, "Yeah, I thought you were gonna cover What's My Age Again like you did years ago." And I
Oh
went,
my God.
I went,
Heavy fan.
what? What are you talking about? He was
My
like,
man
"No, I
did
listened to all your shit," and I was like, "Why?"
Were you creeped out more or like
I was
impressed?
stoked. I was kind of bummed that he liked the solo stuff more than Seneca,
Oh,
but
yeah.
whatever.
Dang, that's wild.
Coca-Cola's still a banger.
No, it's not. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
What's everyone's like stereotype on like in the band? Who's the latest to show up to anything?
He,
Would it be
dude.
Matt? Oh, yeah, he was late today.
Yeah.
That's true.
There was a show we played
You'll
here.
have,
I had to run, for those of you
you'll
gear
also
nerds,
have,
I had to run an ABY to both amps during sound check because he just wasn't there. I had to play both amps at the same time so we could get a proper sound check.
I was working.
No, you weren't.
Was I not?
No.
No, that makes sense.
What's the best place to play in Charlotte?
The milestone.
Milestone.
I haven't been there yet.
If you like
actually.
dust, Abdul's.
Abdul's is cool.
Abdul's
Abdul's
heard of that place.
Abdul's is low key. Like you're not supposed to
Is
talk
that
about
like the
Abdul's.
like tiny room
like
one? Like
Fight
is it a
Club.
small room?
No, it's outside.
Oh, I don't know that one. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, they just put up it's in a neighborhood. They just put up a tent and do it until the cops
The
come.
only local one that I went to that I enjoyed was Bart Smart.
Bart's is cool.
Because
Bart's
just
is
the
cool.
wall was sick. Like I was just admiring like their beer wall. Like you could just go in there because they had like some low key. They had like a Warhead beer. I was like, what? That's wild.
It's really cool playing like the underground at the Fillmore. 'Cause
Yeah, I've been there.
It's
I've been there.
big.
That
you know,
one's big.
But there's nothing like being in the middle of a song and then the mic stand just gets hit by a foot, and you don't sing the rest of the
Dude,
song.
I was there a week ago for emo night in Charlotte.
Oh, wow.
And if you guys ever been to an emo night, it's not like there's no one playing. It's just like a DJ, and they just bring people on stage to like sing along, right?
Yeah.
And
time to plug our homies.
I'm fucked up. I'm on narcotics and I'm up there and I didn't know, and I got videos of the next day and I'm like, holy shit, you guys let me embarrass myself on
Oh my
stage.
God.
Yeah. And I'm like, you guys do this every day. You guys have to go on stage. That's crazy.
Holy shit.
A bunch of people too.
We just get to embarrass ourselves
Not
regularly.
embarrassing. Yeah,
It's great.
All right, I pulled this up one in the bathroom, and it's like a Reddit post of like rock band.
Oh, no, it's not a good story.
It's an amazing story.
I don't think you did that much research.
We're not an emo
No,
band.
not of you guys. It's just
You gonna fucking
rock
normalize
band
this?
stereotypes of each member. And you guys let me know if this is a yes or no for you guys, okay? For lead singer, it says lead singer is usually arrogant, has lead singer syndrome.
No.
Yes.
No.
Some say main character
All right, now we
syndrome,
just
but
go to
same
leave, and
difference.
that's where this band ends.
All right, lead singer and the lead guitarist often have a strong dynamic, either in terms of partnership or rivalry. Technically,
yes.
Yeah. The drummer is wild and less intelligent. That's what it says on here, bro.
Ooh.
We're waiting for the test results.
What'd you say?
Waiting for test results.
And then the bassist is the least appreciated one.
No, John Fox, dude.
I mean,
we fucking
John's the only one that gets a chant. That's fair.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
John's-
you'll
sick.
see that later.
John's great.
Let's
Supposedly.
fucking go, dude.
Please don't run.
So you
Go
guys are all
flee
from
at high
Charlotte originally? Or where is everyone based?
Just outside of Charlotte.
Like Huntersville or like which
No, like
direction?
Monroe.
Okay, so-
I'm actually from Winston-Salem. I went to school at UNCG.
shit. No fucking
Like, this is
way.
home for me.
No fucking way. Did that have a role in you guys like performing in Greensboro at all?
No, but my first band, I was roommates with the guitarist, and that happened because I went to UNCG. So I'd like to think.
You know this place has been like 5 different names.
Yeah.
You know this.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys know this.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's like anytime there's a shooting, new name. New name. You know Greensboro, so yeah. I grew up here, so that's where are you from?
Technically Charlotte. You'll have that on this bigger job, brother.
This boy's from Clover.
Well,
This boy's from out in the sticks.
The
You
fuck is
pull off the
Clover?
exit to Clover, and there's literally like a Sherman tank sitting off the side of the road.
What the fuck is Clover?
You're getting
I've
off of
never
that
heard
Rock Hill exit, dude.
Yeah, Rock Hill, I know.
You taking the roundabout way. The scenic route.
What's your guys' favorite food in Charlotte?
Scenic
Favorite
about
You
food
guys
in
have a
Charlotte?
spot? You guys have a spot yet?
in Charlotte.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Fat Burrito.
Fucking
Dude,
Zaxby's
Benny,
cool.
Benny's, dude.
Benny's.
I actually do remember. I don't know Benny's.
Benny Pinello's is a pizza joint. There's another pizza joint that does the same exact
Are
business
they
model.
big pizzas or?
Oh, they make the big fat ass.
I know Benny's then. Is it a chain?
No.
Okay, never mind, 'cause maybe
Wasn't there
I've
like
been.
2 Bennies, but they have different last
Yeah,
names?
there's Benny Pinello's and Benny Ferrovia, but they
so
have the
random.
same business model.
That's the random. Okay, do you guys go out like to drink when you guys are free or no? You guys are not.
Straight edge, Cali sober. Like,
Oh shit!
I don't drink as much as I used to. We're working on it.
You guys are like good people.
I
I'm
don't
the
know
biggest
about
piece of shit here.
You said narcotics. I was like, oh fuck.
I'm very open. Due to my career path, I don't really have to care about. I don't work for anyone, so I don't really have to worry about that. So that's the one thing where I'm like, all my followers and stuff knows I do drugs openly and safely for the most
Hey,
part.
dude, all
As long as
power.
you're safe with it. That's
Yeah,
fine.
but
Whatever
that's
you want to do,
usually-
as long as you're safe.
Yeah, and the thing at venues though is like, God, I'm trying to think if I've ever seen anything like crazy because of narcotics at venues though. Like
Okay. I'm gonna tell a story. We were in Boone one night, And
my God.
the headlining band, I'm not gonna name names just because like I still love those guys. They didn't mean to do
I wasn't
anything
there,
wrong.
was I?
No, I don't think you
Okay.
were.
No.
So the headlining band played for 2.5 hours.
Okay.
And everybody played like
2.5?
Yeah, 15 to 30 minutes, and then they played for 2.5 hours. They wouldn't stop. And the EMTs are bringing the gurney in the building, and it's in the back, and you could clearly see it from the stage, and they wouldn't stop. And Christian had to go and be like, "Hey guys, like we gotta," and they were like, "Oh, we only had 2 more songs left." And he's like, "No, they're in the bathroom, like trying to save a life right now. Stop."
Do venues charge you if you go over like that though?
I don't think we're in places that formal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I was
was
about to
about
say,
to
'cause
say.
I've never. I can't even imagine going that fucking
I mean,
long.
but the thing is though,
Jesus.
like the show goes until 2 when the bar closes. Like,
Yeah.
if it ends early and people are just more focused on the bar, that doesn't really have. I don't think that has like a
Oh.
business relevance to
I
the
see.
bar itself.
I see.
If you're doing like an all ages show and
Yeah.
there's like in Charlotte at least, I don't know if there is here, but there's a curfew. Like
Yeah,
kids
there
got to
is.
be home by
I remember
11
that.
or be stuff's
Yeah.
got to be done by 11.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
then you run into issues.
What's
but
your guys' set time? Like, how long is your guys' set usually?
like 12 seconds?
You guys hop up there.
yeah.
Slow down.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
30 minutes, give or take a few
30?
minutes for
Okay.
banter.
30 minutes, give or
Just
take a
saying,
few
yeah.
shitty jokes.
Oh,
If
I
the
love
crowd's
those.
feeling it and
I
laughing,
love
maybe
those.
32. Like, but
Yeah,
that's a
There
rarity.
is like a 6-minute,
yeah.
like, give or take period.
How long have you guys been doing live music specifically?
Too fucking long.
Well, like
Or
us
tired.
or in general?
You guys, well, both.
Okay, so like us as a band, we're like right at 18 months or something like that.
Oh, that's fucking
Yeah.
sick.
like 18 or 20
Yeah.
months. But us in general, I mean, he's the oldest veteran. Like,
Yeah,
I've
you got a
been-
whole family. I saw them pull up. I was like, oh shit, all right.
I've
King.
let me see. I've been playing
he is
drums
late.
for 12 years. I've been playing live shows. Yesterday marked 8 years since I
8
played my first
years?
gig.
Holy fuck, dude, that's awesome.
yeah, my first show, John drove me to it because I didn't have a car. It was.
You telling me that
20
Cavalier wasn't running?
No,
Don't lie
I
to
didn't,
me.
I didn't even have my license yet.
Damn.
It was at Common Grounds.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Wow.
There was like
That's
80.
like the smallest venue tier.
There was like 80 to 100 people
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
slammed in there.
Yeah, I've been
and
there.
I opened the show because everybody was like, "Who the fuck's this kid?"
Yeah.
And I just fell in love with it. I knew I was because like, but whatever. Yeah, that was
There's
my first
something
show.
about maybe it's like we're all narcissistic or something, but like there's something about the attention of being on the stage that I did appreciate. Whenever I am up there, like I'm like, oh shit, this is fun.
up.
I can't sing though, but you guys can.
Neither can I.
Or you
Like,
do
no.
this.
It's just having fun.
You skip.
You do what? I have a wireless
What's
What's your
skip.
guys' biggest music influences? Like to get into this.
So I have
genre?
2.
Okay.
They're like polar opposite, but
Oh, fun.
but equal in like
Okay.
influence. The rap group Atmosphere from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
No
like
clue that.
just
I don't think I know.
that dude raised me more than my parents
Oh,
did.
shit.
He's just his life lessons in music. And it's weird, like as I started to hit the age that he was during some of the albums that came out
Oh,
20
you
something
start
years ago,
relating more.
I started like experiencing the
Sick,
same
dude.
things. It was
Atmos-
really it was kind
Atmosphere
of
is
like
a strong
having
recommend.
it's kind of like having a Ned's Declassified for my own
Bro,
life.
I just recently rewatched that.
And then Blink 182 for me is like
Oh
just
yeah,
top
okay.
tier. Like
That's a
just
great
I
pick.
can't.
We were talking about Blink earlier. What about you guys?
That's probably the common ground between us all. Blink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. But
That, it makes a lot of sense why you like you guys then.
as for Christian,
My big one's Rise Against, and also Like a
I
Day
do
to
know Rise
Remember a
Against.
lot.
Oh, both great bands.
Yeah.
Actually, I listened to both of those bands. That's sick. And yours?
I have a lot. Descendants is probably in that top
Descendants
5.
is great. Yeah, I know
Horace
that. Yeah.
Horace Trahan.
Horace Trahan is up there. You don't know. You'll learn.
Yeah,
You gonna learn some shit, man. I don't know, man. There's a lot.
Yeah.
'Cause I was big in ska and ska punk and shit like that. Like Op Ivy was big for me at a time.
When you
Rise
guys-
Against was huge. It's fucking list.
Yeah, when you guys first got into your guys' specific like niche, whether basses, drummers, things like that, did you guys play that first, or did you guys play a different instrument and kind of jumped over? Yeah, I feel like that's a normal trend. I feel like a lot of people are like that. What was your guys first?
I started on clarinet.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's why you're so good at that. Oh yeah, great as fucking dude.
Give me some, man. Come on.
That's why it's sloppy too, because the saliva's
dude.
everywhere in that.
I'm
the-
tongue control, man.
I'm the recovering guitar player on bass.
Okay.
That's how it goes.
Watching the joke, watching John's humor hit you,
Yeah,
like
I know, it's very
because
dry.
we're so
I love
used to it, but like when
great.
somebody new comes in, they're like,
I can see the dynamic too of how different your guys' personalities are too, which is what makes it definitely work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what was yours? Did you play anything before?
I started on drums.
Oh shit.
Let me go through the list. Drums,
I took his job.
trumpet, guitar, gave that up, bass,
Guitar's not-
back to guitar, vocals,
Holy fuck, dude.
got bad at all of those things. And now here we are.
Oh, fucking sick. Did you play anything before? Because you play guitar too.
I started
Skin
with
flute is not an instrument.
Yeah, no, I started.
It's a lifestyle.
I started like trying to write songs to like sing, but I couldn't sing. And then I was like, I really liked writing and prose and like poetry and shit like that. So I was like, what's the genre with the most words? So that's why I started rapping. And then just over time, there was like a song I wanted to learn how to play on guitar. And I didn't want to learn how to play guitar. I just wanted to learn how to play that one song. So when I learned that one, I was like, okay, there's another one. And then there's another one. And I just started adding up songs. Well, now I have a problem with my wrist because I have no technique, but I know how to play guitar now.
Dude, wild. It's wild how everyone starts and shit too. What was the first venue? Well, yours was Common Grounds. What was the first one that you guys performed at, or where?
I performed in a sketchy ass basement in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, dude, Cleveland's the worst.
We drove.
I don't even give a fuck about saying that publicly.
I drove 7.5 hours to play my first show, and the only piece of equipment I got to bring with me was my snare drum.
Oh my
A
god.
guy threw lit firecrackers at us. I was terrified.
Dude, it is a terrifying area. I went to Cleveland for a concert. My friend's a pretty big drummer. He's actually been on the podcast. Shout out Tosh. And he got signed to someone who was opening for Machine Gun Kelly, and he's from that area. And so I go in there, and like the concert was sick. And then we walk outside. I'm like, dude, this is freezing cold. It's dangerous as shit. There's nothing to do, nowhere to go. And I'm like, this is terrible area. Like I don't even imagine living there.
The firecrackers
Sorry,
in the
Cleveland.
house felt safer than the convenience store we went to.
Oh, yeah. What's the sketchiest area you guys have been to?
Albany, New York.
Yeah, after that, fucking so. What is it?
Albany, I feel like there's something sketchier.
Dog, how many
never
times
been.
have we
There's not.
how
Never
many
been there.
times have we listened to people get unalived at the milestone? Very few,
that in
surprisingly.
Charlotte?
I've never heard anybody like.
Milestone? Is that
Milestones
one
in Charlotte. It's
Charlotte's pretty sketchy. sometimes.
Tuckasegee. That's rough area.
I mean, okay, so the Milestone is technically in a rough area, but the thing is, they have such a built-in crowd of hard asses that like their little square, nobody fucks with.
Yeah.
you don't fuck because if you mess with one of them and then 100 people with like studs and a billy stick run out and just beat the shit out of you because they were just beating the shit out of each other. in
Yeah,
the
you're just
Milestone.
talking about Asheville, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
It's
like,
pretty bad. All right, I have a really nerdy random question, but specifically about music. So who here
Pornhub.
is the one who uploads the music onto like Spotify and like the different? Okay, I wanted to ask you, when you do that, how does the clip work of like the video? You know when you play a Spotify song and there's like a clip that's like
The
looping?
canvas?
Yeah,
It's called a Spotify
So there's like a
canvas.
thing already. That,
Yes.
Oh, I was always wondering.
There's a
about that.
button. There's like in Spotify for artists. There's a button, and you upload a canvas, and it's like a 5 to 8 second looping video.
Interesting. I never knew that was how it was work. I always thought about that. So what's your guys' next project?
Next
What's the
project?
plan? What's the goal?
Get
the end of the year.
I'm gonna see the great Jesus in the sky.
Oh, wonderful.
Accordion ballads.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, we got one more hometown show
Yeah.
for the end of the
Charlotte?
year.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, where?
We're playing at Snug Harbor. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Where's we're going? Is it cracked? Is it good? Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. Is it still recording?
Oh,
Shout out to Case.
oh my god, dude. Shout out to Belmont or Can't Swim's trailer.
But where's it at?
It's at Snug Harbor at the Milestone. Inkswell's gonna open
What?
up.
You guys have a
Snug
game here,
Haven's
right?
playing. Snug
You want to
Harbor.
repeat what the hell you
said
just
Snug Harbor at the Milestone.
Oh yeah, shit, my
Man.
bad. We play the Milestone a lot. Or it's at Snug Harbor in Charlotte. Inkswell's gonna open it up, and Babe Haven's gonna play, and then we're gonna play, and it's gonna be rough and rowdy.
What day do you guys know?
This Friday, December
this Friday.
1st.
Fuck, I can't go.
No,
December
Friday,
1st.
December 1st.
Oh, December. Ooh, I might be able to come by. We'll see.
Come out, Babe Haven. Babe Haven is
I'm
next.
always in Charlotte.
Babe Haven is next.
Babe Haven. Oh, so you guys still have a little bit more.
Oh, dude.
You guys are
Well,
good.
no, I mean like the band Babe Haven.
Oh,
they're
Babe Haven. I didn't know.
they're on the rise.
They're like
Okay, shit, I'll have
astronomically
to set
rising.
you- I actually just found from listening to Soundcheck. What is it? House parties?
Yeah,
House parties.
Dude,
I really fuck with them.
Dude, we played like their second show ever.
Yeah?
And another project.
It was our first time in
It
Texas.
was our first time in Texas.
They're from Texas?
Yeah.
I noticed on their tag.
We
That's
played
sick,
we
dude.
played like their second show ever, and I was like, we were all in the crowd, and I just from my perspective, I was like, oh shit, they're really something.
This is the complete opposite direction, but have you guys, and you don't have to say names, obviously, but have you guys ever worked with a band that you guys did not fuck with?
Albany, New York.
Oh, really? What was the reasoning, though? Just like
They
divas?
just you gotta buy a tuner for your guitar. Like you gotta.
You don't have to know how to sing, but you got to know how to tune your fucking instrument, man.
Oh,
I mean, when,
shit. It
I
didn't
hate to
sound
say
good.
I hate to say this, but
No,
like
no, you're good.
when the girlfriend is like on her phone, like kinda
Headphones
not-
in, like not paying attention at all.
Break up with her.
Yeah.
Dang, that's
Break
crazy.
up the band.
But
Well, I think I was kind of on her side because y'all didn't see it. She was sitting there, and the guys just walked by and like threw their coats on top of her. She was the coat rack.
Oh my god!
I was like, she
What
needs
is
to
this-
break up with them.
Damn.
Dude, I've seen the weirdest things out of like the quote unquote groupies because like my friend that's a drummer, he now drums for a guy who's like a TikTok kid star guy, Jaden. But I went to see him and I saw the group, like the groupie quote unquote, and I'm like, dude, they like are at all the shows doing I'm like, that's a weird lifestyle. Have you guys dabbled into that world yet? Not yet.
We don't dabble with it. If we
You guys
encounter
live in
it,
it.
we try to avoid
Yeah,
it.
it is interesting. I feel like that's so niche to that too, to rock bands specifically. I feel like when you hear the whole thing with like
It used to be a thing, and it still pops up here and
Yeah.
there, but like, I think it's gotten past the point of where it's like a specific band that people like to follow around. I
Oh,
mean, with some
true.
exceptions, as we learned.
that's true.
I think it just starts to turn into whoever is available. And
All
I
right.
mean, it's not the best thing. It's not the worst thing. It's not something that I personally give a shit about.
How much time? This is one of my last questions because I know you guys got to get ready and I also got to eat.
You're good.
But how much time devotes into the music specifically out of the week?
my whole life.
Minimal.
Your whole
Dude, I
life.
drive around for work a lot.
That's why he's late, right?
Dude, no, I
Minimal
drive
best.
around for work a lot, and I'm constantly on the phone doing something. Like, there's always an
Music
email
related.
to send. There's always
You're a
a piece of
grinder.
content
Yeah,
to
fuck
make.
yeah,
Like,
dude.
and I'm so behind too. Like,
Yeah.
the people that are getting it done,
Yeah.
are just super fucking heroes. Like, that's
What about for you guys? Your family man.
If I'm not working, I try to find something that I can be working on for the band. But
Oh, that's
also, if anybody ever has me as their Uber driver or DoorDash driver, stickers are in the bag.
Oh, that's fucking sick, dude. I guess that is like we're in a gracious area where era where there's like jobs like that. Because I was door dashing like on the side from this. I bet you that's gonna blow over.
I'm watching him, dude.
I was about a ninja over there because I'm Asian, you know. But what about you, man?
Probably the least amount of all of us, truthfully. Like,
I respect the honesty.
no, yeah. I mean, I got my chops like as a teenager,
Yeah.
like doing the stereotypical teenage guitar stuff. And,
Okay.
like, since then,
I
I,
don't
haven't had.
think I don't think the shit that you do is stereotypical teenage shit.
Yeah, I will say.
When it's on bass,
This dude's
Give me
like
an
all over the
example.
place.
Oh, okay.
He's like
Man-
stroking
man's
the
good.
neck of the bass guitar like me when I was a teenager stroking something else. Like,
he likes
Immaculate.
a lot of like prog and stuff. Like
Yeah.
he's technical.
yeah.
Oh shit, dude. Have you guys gone on tour outside the States yet?
Not
no,
yet.
we're,
Nice.
trying, we're like
We're working on
We're
it.
trying to figure out the right because we.
Because that would be sick.
Yeah, well, there are other cultures and other places that treat just this as a profession just with way more like regard and
Yeah.
respect and everything like that. You know, we've been told if you go to Europe, you got a place to stay, you got a
Yeah.
guarantee, you're fed the night of, you're fed the morning of, or the morning after, and like you're just well taken care of.
For my friend Tosh that was telling me about it, he said, well, it's parts of Europe like Amsterdam is really into the rock culture, and then also Brazil's
Brazil's
like
cool, yeah.
heavy into rock, dude. They're like wild.
Yeah, they're having the comment sections too.
Also true.
Very true. But yeah, so what album working on it? Is that's because that's a hard thing, right?
The hard thing is like in today's like climate with like streaming and everything like that, it's kind of
Yeah.
inefficient. There's a point where putting out an album makes total sense.
I see what you're saying.
But up to that point, it's just not. The
How do you even
best
decide
thing.
that then? Just based on like
money.
Yeah.
When it starts to turn around, like when you can put out a 12-inch, like a full LP,
Yeah.
and you're selling like 1,000 of
So,
them.
do you guys outsource when it comes to like the recording?
No,
factor, or
we
you
do
guys
it.
do
We've
that too?
tried to outsource because it's just one of those things. Only we know like what we want to do. You know.
Gotcha. So who does all that?
It's the
Oh,
two of us.
damn, bro,
Yeah.
you guys are killers. What
Yeah,
software you guys use? My roommate's music producer.
Yeah, I use Reaper. He prefers
yeah.
Studio One.
He prefers
Okay,
Studio One.
I know of both. I know Reaper a little bit more though. That's sick, dude.
Yeah,
Well,
no. Basically, we just get in a room, we turn all the lights off, we play "Who's in My Mouth" for a little bit, and then the song comes out.
Pretty
well,
much.
I'm gonna cut this one a little bit short, just because I know you guys gotta get ready, and I also gotta eat. But thank you guys for doing this. Seriously, next
Thank you.
time,
Absolutely.
if we got more time, I'll actually like do a further sit down one.
Yeah, we get a part 2.
You please,
Was
Yeah.
it-
Can we get a part 2
absolutely.
inside?
If it wasn't such a wait, like right now. Or like later.
No,
next
no,
time.
no,
I was
later.
gonna say, yeah, if there wasn't a line like forming and the doors opening right now, I would just be like, oh yeah, let's keep it going. But I feel kind of like shitty where you're taking all their chairs and shit.
No, you're
But
good.
yeah,
There's
don't
literally
need
like a line. They're
There's
about
a
to
line
make
the
us
right, and
pay
there's
to
people
get
like
in.
walking by. But
Yeah.
thank you so much for doing this, guys. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
you guys
Thank
are
you.
homies now. If you guys are ever in Greensboro, just let me know if you guys need anything at all.
Will do, man.
Yeah.
Will
Thank
do
you.
for sure,
Check
man.
them out, Seneca Burns, on everything. Everything, right? It's all across
Just
everything.
straight Seneca Burns.
Thanks, guys. See you guys next week. Peace.